Sir, good day, sir. You can start now, sir, please. Sorry for your interruption.
Yeah. So this all-metric attention score is considered. It will consider suppose if our article is cited in any news article, so it will consider as very high, and if it is cited in any policy document, it will be considered as very high, and if it is cited in any blog, it will consider as medium. Like this, it will give some score. So you can go to this altmetric website and you can see the score of your article. So these are the different article level metrics. Okay, every metric will have its own advantages and disadvantages. So what are the key points we have to note down here? See, no single metric is enough. So to assess any article whether it is good or not, no single metric is enough. So you should use a combination of citation, usage, social and quality metrics for a complete picture of an article's impact. What is the impact of the article? So early versus long-term impact. So usage and social metrics give early signals, and while citation metrics take care years to measure. So both are needed. So we should consider both. So beyond academia. So not only in academia the citation is important, but it is important in the policy documents, legislator, news articles, blogs, social media, everywhere it is very important to consider. And normalizing for the field. So you should not consider between cross fields. You should consider in your field. Okay, so these are some of the metrics, article level metrics. Now coming to the journal level metrics. So when we have to publish in a high impact journals, we should know clearly, we should have an idea about these journal level metrics. So what are these journal level metrics? So journal level metrics are quantitative measures used to evaluate the quality, influence and reach of academic journals based on citation analysis and other data, helping researchers select where to publish and read. So exclusively these have impact factor, CiteScore, SJR and SNIP. So we will see one by one what are these. Now coming to the impact factor. So this impact factor exclusive for Web of Science. This is calculated annual by Clarivate Analytics. So how they will calculate? So they will calculate like citations in a year, suppose 2025, to the articles published in 2024 and 23. Suppose they have to calculate for 26, they will consider for 25 and 24 how many citations they have, divided by total articles published. This is a journal metrics, not article metrics. So a journal. So for a journal, whole total how many articles published and how many citations they have. So the problem with this impact factor is actually for citations they will consider all type of articles like research article, review article or any other type, letters, books, everything they will consider how many citations they have. But while taking the number of articles published, they only consider the research articles. So there what happens, the numerator will be having high number and denominator will be having less number. So the impact factor will be it will be more. So the impact factor will not be correctly calculated. So this is the one drawback of impact factor calculated by the Clarivate Analytics. So now, for example, if there are 285 articles published in 2022, and how many citations they got? They got, let's suppose, 1,140. And in 2023, they have published 312 articles. And they have a citations of 1,560. Then how many articles they published in 2 years? They have published 597 articles. And how many citations they received? They received 2,700 citations. So if these 2700 citations divided by these number of articles, I will get the impact factor of the journal. Okay, so hope you understood how the impact factor of the journal is calculated. So the impact factor is calculated for 2024, but the data is taken from 2022 and 23. Okay, so the data is of previous years that will reflect the impact factor present. So if you see the impact factors, how they consider in biomedical sciences, if it is less than 3, they will consider it is low impact factor, and if it is 3 to 8, they will consider it as medium, and from 8 to 20, it will they will consider it as high. In clinical medicine, if it is less than 2, it is low. 2 to 6, it is medium. 6 to 15, it is high. In engineering, if you see, if it is less than 1.5, it is considered as low. Means any journal, if it is having an impact factor of less than 1.5, it will be considered as low. 1.5 to 4, it is considered as medium. And if it is from 4 to 10, it will be considered as high. See the difference. In medical sciences, it should be 8 to 10 to consider it as high. But in engineering, it is, if it is 4 to 10, it is considered as high. That is the difference. Why? Because in engineering and technical fields, the citations will be less, whereas in medical sciences, the citations will be more. So, this impact factor, where you can find this impact factor? You can find this impact factor from the journal citation reports. This is a report released every year by the Clarivate Analytics department. So they will release a list, or you can say a report, where they will mention the impact factor of different journals and the quartile ranking. Everything they will release in these journal citation reports. But to download this journal citation report from the Web of Science, you should have a subscription. So, journal impact factor, this will, what it measures? It measures the average number of citations received per paper published in a journal during the 2-year period. Okay, remember this. Here we are considering only 2 years for Web of Science. Okay. Now coming to the CiteScore. So CiteScore is the metric calculated by the Scopus. So how the Scopus calculate this CiteScore? It will consider, here see, it will consider 4-year citations. Suppose if you have to calculate a journal CiteScore in 2026, they will consider 2025, 24, 23 and 22. For 4 years, how many citations they have divided by how many articles they are published in these 4 years. So what happens because of this? It will have more broader time for a journal to maintain this CiteScore. So let's suppose in 2020 they have documents 210 and citations 420. In 2021 they have 245 and citations 612. Like this they have 22, 23. They will add all the documents, number of documents they have published and the citations they got. So then the citations divided by this number of documents will be my CiteScore for this journal. So what do you mean? Actually, what do you mean by this 3.12? That it is an average, that every article which is published in this journal is cited 3.12 times in the 4-year window. So that will be the CiteScore. So the CiteScore you can calculate, you can see, you can download from the Scopus source list. If time permits, I will show you the demo for this, how we can go to the Scopus website and we can see different metrics of the journals. So CiteScore, basically it will consider 4-year window, whereas impact factor considers only 2-year window. Okay, so coming to SkyMago journal ranking. So what is this SkyMago journal ranking? SkyMago journal ranking is a prestige-based metrics developed by SkyMago lab using Scopus data. So what is the meaning of this SJR? SJR is prestige-weighted citation. So in previous cases, suppose CiteScore, it considered all type of citations. Any type of citation it is considered. But while calculating the SJR, it will consider only prestige weighted. So what is mean by prestige weighting? It will consider in which journal it is published, in which area it is published. All these things it will consider, and it will have an algorithm to calculate this SJR depending upon the prestige weighted. So the CiteScore is different and this SJR is different. So suppose, for example, see, I have a journal in Nature. Its SJR is 15.85, but the impact factor is 64.8. And if you take the +1 journal, the SJR is 0.94 in 2023, and the impact factor is 3.75. Means the impact factor will be more. Why? Because there we are considering all the citations. But while calculating the SJR, we are considering the citations which are very particular. Means, let's suppose if I am publishing a paper in my electrical engineering field, but I have cited a paper something related to some far away from my field, but I cited the paper. Suppose if I am calculating the impact factor, or if I am calculating the CiteScore, I will consider the citation. But while calculating the SJR, I will not consider that. So why? Because it is not related to that paper. So that's why the SJR will be less compared to the impact factor and CiteScore. Now coming to the source normalized impact factor. So what is this source normalized impact factor? See, this source normalized impact factor is normalized impact factor. What do you mean by normalizing? See, this CiteScore and impact factor have not considered any cross-field criteria. Means whether the papers are considered published in the same field or different field, they have not considered anything. They have calculated only number of citations divided by articles. But here in the SNIP, what they will do, they will take the raw impact per paper divided by citation potential of the field. So they have a particular formula to calculate this. Means what? They are normalizing. Means this SNIP you can consider for cross-field reference. Means I am publishing in medical and my friend is publishing in engineering. If they want to compare in those two fields, they can compare with the SNIP, not with the CiteScore or not with the impact factor and not with the SJR. So SJR is having a different criteria for calculation, CiteScore is having a different one, and impact factor has different one, and this SNIP is having a different one. Okay, so this is the basic idea for these different matrices. So I have a comparison here, how they calculate impact factor, journal impact factor, CiteScore, SJR and SNIP. For more details, you can go to the particular SJR website or SNIP website for the formulas and algorithms, what they use, how they calculate these SJR and SNIP. Now, coming to the quartiles. So what are these Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4? See, by definition, the journal quartiles are a ranking system that divides journals in a subject category into 4 equal groups based on their impact factor or CiteScore. So this is developed by SkyMago or Scopus and JCR Clarivate. Quartiles help researchers assess where a journal stands relative to peers in the same. So what do you mean by this quartile? You can understand that all the journals will be divided into 4 categories. What are those? Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. So what are the Q1 journals? Q1 journals are top 25% of the journals. Means they will have citations in top 25%. How you will measure the top 25? You will measure the top 25 in the available percentile. So if possible, I will show you the percentile and how they will calculate. The journals which are between 26 to 50%, they will be characterized as Q2 journals. And from 51 to 75, they will categorize as Q3, and 76 to 100%, they will categorize as Q4. So this Q1 will be having highest impact. This Q2 also will have high quality and high impact, and Q3 also will have moderate impact, and Q4 will have lowest impact. So yesterday someone raised a doubt. In the same journal, somewhere it is mentioned as Q1 and somewhere it is mentioned as Q2. Or the same journal, somewhere it is mentioned as Q2 and somewhere it is mentioned as Q3. So whether we have to consider it as Q2 or Q3 or Q1. So see, the same journal may have different quartiles. Why? Because suppose if it is calculated by Scopus. In Scopus it may be Q1, but in the Web of Science it may be Q2. And even in the Scopus, if you consider the different fields, suppose if I have a journal, it is its scope is having suppose instrumentation and communication. Suppose in the instrumentation area it may be Q1, but in the electronics area it may be Q2. So suppose if you are submitting a paper for publishing in the instrumentation area, you should consider that your journal is Q1. Suppose if you are submitting a paper in the electronics area, you should consider the same journal as Q2, not Q1. So these quartiles are based on the specific field, specific scope area. So a journal's quartile is category specific. So a single journal may be Q1 in one field, but Q3 in another field. So if it is indexed under multiple subjects. So if it is publishing in multiple subjects, though depending upon the subject area, your quartile will change. So be sure with the quartile ranking. So this is the comparison between SJR and JIF. So why do quartile matters? Same thing for academic promotion, research funding, university rankings, and collaboration, visibility, thesis submission, same national policy, all these things, same which are applied for our personal article level or researcher level metrics. The same matters for quartile also. So how to find the journal quartile? You can go for the SkyMago website or JCR or Scopus. You can find the quartile of the journal. So how to find choose the right journal for the research? You can go for the research quality. If your work is new, impactful and broadly relevant, you can aim for Q1 or Q2 journals. And if it is specialized or incremental work, it may fit in Q2 or Q3. Depending upon the career stage, if you are in early career, you can target for Q1 or Q2 for visibility, and established researchers may also publish in Q3 for community journals. Turnaround time. So Q1 journals are competitive and slow. They will take 6 to 18 months. So if you have time, you can go for Q1 journals. Otherwise, you can go for Q2 or Q3 journals, may provide faster review cycles. And open access requirements. So many funders require open access. Several Q1 journals offer open access options. So we will discuss this, what is open access and what is subscription based. So Scopus and audience. Always check that the journal scope aligns with your topics. Even a Q1 journal is wrong if the fit is poor. Suppose the journal is good, but your research area is not complaining with this journal. It is not good to publish in that journal. So what is the misconceptions we have about the quartiles? See, all Q1 journals are more prestigious than Q2. No. A leading Q2 journal in a niche field may be more separated, more respected in that community than a general Q1 journal. Quartile is the same across all databases. No, it is also a misconception. A journal can be Q1 in Scopus or SGR, but Q2 or Q3 in JCR or Web of Science, because the database uses different metrics and categories. So a journal's quartile never changes. No, the journal quartile will change. Quartile rankings update annually, so a journal can move up or down based on the citation trends. Open access journal cannot be Q1. It is not like that. Many top open access journals are ranked in the Q1. So these are some misconceptions we have about the quartiles. So coming to the quartiles and predatory journals, what are the warning signs? Generally, the fake journals, what they do, they will mention on their website that they are in the Q1 or Q2. So be aware of these predatory journals. So what is the safe? What are the verification tools you can use? You can use Bales list. It has a website. You can go to there. You can check whether the journal is in the fake list or not. You can verify with the directory of open access journals, or you can use this website also. Okay, what is the safe practice? Always verify journal scope, whether it is a Scopus or Web of Science, indexing before submitting. Okay, genuine Q ranking guarantees legitimate index. So what are the key takeaways? So this will be above below 25%. It will be Q 26 to 50 Q2, 51 to 75 Q3, and 76 to 100. It will be ranked as Q5. Hope you understood quartiles. Now, what are some additional metrics of the journals? We have H5 index and H5 median index. This is measured by the Google Scholar. So what is H5 index? A H5 index for articles published in the last 5 complete years. A journal has an H5 of H if H articles published in the last 5 years. So it will be measured depending upon the number of years. And what is H5 median? The median number of citations for the articles that make up the H5 index. It gives a sense of the citation distribution among the top papers in the journal. So these are journal-based metrics. And what are the other metrics? We have eigenfactor score and article influence score. So what do you mean by eigenfactor score? It measures the total influence of a journal's articles on the research network based on 5-year citations, weighted prestige of citing journals. Self-citations are excluded. And what do you mean by article influence score? Eigenfactor score normalized by the number of articles published, then it is called article influence score. So it represents the average influence per article, making it comparable across journals of different sizes. And what are the other indicators you have to consider before publishing? You should see the acceptance rate. You should see time to first edition. You should see whether it is open access or not, whether it is indexing and have abstracting, and what is the SNIP percentile and the publisher percentile, and you should check whether it is a fake journal or not. So this is the comparison of journal level metrics. So what are the key indexing matrices we have? Impact factor, CiteScore, SJR, SNIP, and H index. So already we have explained all these things. So we will move forward. So coming to publishing, nobody will publish your journal freely. So either you have to pay as an author, or the reader who is reading your paper, they have to publish. They have to pay. So if the reader is paying, it is called subscription-based journal. Means the institutions, universities, colleges, libraries will be subscribed to the journal. So whatever the articles published in those journals will be freely available to that institution or library or a particular individual. Suppose if other is paying, it is called open access. So in open access, there are different types. So we have gold open access. What do you mean by gold open access? The publication fee for this gold open access will be from $500 to $12,000. So once if you choose this gold open access, the article will be freely available after publication for everyone. If you go for diamond open access, there will be no article publishing charges, no APC, but it will be funded by the institutions. Suppose if you have a grant for the research, you can go for this diamond open access. Next one is hybrid open access. What do you mean by hybrid open access? The publication fee will be between $1,000 to $5,000. So the subscription journal with open access option for free. So you can go for either subscription or you can go for open access. Next one is green open access. This is self-archive accepted manuscript in repository after embargo. Means suppose your article is published after some 6 to 24 months, you can make the journal freely available to the readers. That is called green open access. And the last one is branch open access. It is free to read on publisher site, but you will not have any license. You cannot reproduce. You cannot reuse. So these are the different types of publications types we have. You can select the journal depending upon whether you can pay the publication fee, or if you have funding, depending upon that you can select the journal. So how to select the journal? You have to first see for the scope whether your research article is fitting in the journal scope or not. Then you have to check the metrics, different metrics, impact factor, CiteScore or SJR or SNIP, Quartile, all these things you have to check. Then who is your target audience? So for whom you are publishing the paper, for which field you are publishing the paper, that you have to check whether this article will reach the particular audience or not through that journal. Why? Because if the journal is not reachable to them, your article will not reach the audience. And the time, how much time the journal is taking. And about funding, whether you will go for open access, gold open access, diamond open access, whether you have the fund or not, depending upon you have to select the criteria, open access criteria. And you have to prepare a B list also. Suppose if you have submitted for few journals and they have rejected, you should submit for other journals. So you should have a B list also. So this is once again it is summarized here how to choose where to publish. Now coming to one important aspect, that is how we should not use the general metrics. Till now we have discussed how we should use the general metrics. Here we should understand one point, why we should not use general metrics everywhere. Why? Because see, the journal metric is the metric for the journal, not for the individual researcher or not for the article. Maybe a good article may be published in the low impact factor journal, or maybe a bad article may be published in a high impact journal. So you should not decide, depending upon the impact factor or CiteScore of the journal, whether the article is good or bad. You should not decide whether the researcher are good or bad. You should not decide. Maybe a good researcher may have published the papers in low impact journals. Okay, so this one point you have to note down how we should not use the general metrics. So regarding this, we have a agency known as Declaration on Research Assessment. We should declare here regarding, in this particular platform, you can sign a petition that the impact factor or these general metrics should not influence the researchers or the individual article metrics. So please go through the website later. You can have a overall idea about how we should not use the journal metrics. Okay, the next one, coming to the predatory journals. Regarding these predatory journals, already you have taken the you have discussed about these predatory journals yesterday. I have seen the fourth day session. So just we will go for a overall idea. So already, as we have said, there are 10,000 plus predatory journals, and around 4,000 K articles are published in the predatory journals. And how much revenue they are getting? They are getting around $1.4 billion through the fake journals. So once the research is published in the fake journals, you don't have any indexing, you don't have any reach. Okay, so it is a financial loss, and it will not be indexed, time wasted. Okay, so be careful about the predatory journals. So what do you mean by predatory journal? Predatory journal means you don't have any indexing. Okay, they will do aggressive marketing. It will have very poor quality. And what are the red flags? You will get so many emails to publish your research in their journals. So don't be fooled with these emails. A real journal will not send you any email to publish in their journal. The genuine journals which are having a Q1 or Q2 or Q3, they will not send any emails. Why? Because they will have their potential. So they will not ask the researchers to publish in their journal. So fake impact factors. What is the red flag to? Fake impact factors. They will publish on their websites that our journal is Q1, Q2. We have an impact factor of 10, 20, like this. Whatever number they want to put, they will put. Okay, so be careful. And fake editorial boards. So when you check the editorial boards of the fake journals, nothing will be there. They are not able to contact you. You cannot contact them. If you contact them, even they will say that they are not editors of the journal. So be careful. And how to check? You can check in the Google Scholar, in the university website or LinkedIn. You can check the profiles of the editors. And poor website quality. Why? Because they will not spend enough money to maintain the quality of the website. So when you see the website itself, when you will understand that the journal is not a genuine journal. It is a fake journal. And if you see the time periods, so they will say that your article will be reviewed in 3 to 7 days. But actually, if it is an official genuine journal, they will take 4 to 12 weeks. And other revision, it will be 1 to 2 days for the predatory journal and 2 to 8 weeks for the genuine journal. And total process, it will be completed within 2 weeks. But for the genuine journal, it will take at least 3 to 6 months. And publication, they will publicize immediately. But after accepting, they will take 2 to 12 weeks. Okay, so be careful with the predatory journals. And what is another red flag? You will have hidden charges, hidden publishing charges, hidden typewriting charges, editing charges. They will put any type of charges, and there will be no waiver policy. Suppose if you are from the third world countries, you should have some waiver in the publication fee, but they will not give any waiver. And you can check the predatory journals in this website, Think, Check, Submit. And you can check here in the directory of open access journals also. You can check for the fake journals. And you can check on the Scopus and Web of Science also. You can check in the journal citation reports also. And in this website also you can check Cabell's. And this is Bell's website also you can check. So these are all the platforms where you can check whether it is a genuine journal or not. Suppose I already published in the predatory journal. What should I do? So first of all, don't be panic. First of all, stop citing it. Don't cite in your future research work, and request for retraction. Generally, they will not accept, but you can try. Republish. You can republish the paper in a indexed journal. Self-archive. You can deposit the work in an institutional or subject repository, means your central library and any other indexing websites. And you can take it light and you can move forward and warn others about that journal, that this is a fake journal, don't publish in that. So this is a pre-submission checklist. Okay, you should verify before publishing. Read recently published articles from the journal, editorial board members, what are the APCs, whether it is listed in the Cabell's Predatory reports database, check for the professional website and check the impact factor, whether they claimed the impact factor is correct or not, and whether it is indexed in the Scopus or Web of Science, and whether there is a peer review or not, and the check about the publisher, whether they have the reputation or not, and whether you got any email regarding the journal previously. If you receive any email, so please check that whether it is genuine or not, and verify the ISSN number in the portal. You can verify the ISSN portal also. And finally, you can discuss with any of your colleague or supervisor if you are not understanding whether it is genuine or not. So, protecting your research. So, you should protect your research from these fake journals. Okay, what the PhD students can do, they can include predatory journal awareness in onboarding training, and they can review journal selections. They can cover the topic in regular lab meetings and ensure access to verification tools and databases. What postdocs can do, they can discuss tenure and promotion requirement, and they can review their CVs. They can establish clear submission approval workflows, and they can share field-specific trusted journal lists. And if you are collaborating with any international researchers, you can explain the local and global publishing landscapes, and you can provide the websites where you can check the journal's genuinity, and be aware of country-specific predatory tactics. So they will play different tactics to drag you in there. Okay. Discuss difference between home country and target institutions. So if you are working in one country and you are publishing in another country, if you are collaborating, you should consult with them. Okay, so these are the quick reference for the checking of the predatory journals. So these are the red flags and how to protect yourself. Just check in the different websites. Suppose if you are in doubt, what you can do, you can consult a colleague, you can consult your librarian, you can consult your supervisor or mentor, or you can consult in any online communities. So what is better? Better to ask than regret. So now coming to the manuscript preparation. Suppose if the journal is good, metrics is good, everything is good, and you are a good researcher also, but if your manuscript is not good, you cannot publish in the high impact journals. So basically your manuscript should be good. So so why the papers rejected? You should know why most of the papers are rejected. So first thing is poor scope fit. We will submit in a journal where our research doesn't fit. So because of this, 32% articles are rejected. Insufficient novelty. Suppose if you don't have any novelty in your research, you cannot publish in a high impact journal. And methodological flaws means weak design, inappropriate statistics. If you have, you cannot publish in a high impact journal. So because of these methodological flaws, there are 18% rejections. And poor writing quality, because of the poor writing quality, there are 13% rejections. And ethical concerns. So ethical concerns is also important. You should not have plagiarism. It should be below mentioned criteria. And formatting issues, because of the formatting issues also 5% papers are rejected. So before preparing the manuscript, please take care of these things. And while you are preparing the manuscript, you should follow this structure. It is called IMRAD structure, introduction, methods, results, and discussion section. So introduction should be 10 to 15% of the paper, methods 20 to 25%, results 30 to 35%, and the discussion it should be 25 to 30%. Okay, so when you are writing a abstract, it should have a good background, 1 to 2 sentences, methods 2 to 3 sentences, results 2 to 4 sentences, and conclusion 1 to 2 sentences. Okay, and keywords 5 to 8. So please go through the these things while you are writing a abstract. And cover letter. Cover letter is also most important. This cover letter should be very professional. Some papers are rejected because of not submitting a proper cover letter. And coming to the reviews, after submitting your paper, generally it will be double blind review. Means the reviewer will not know who is the author and the author will not know who is the reviewer. Okay, so generally the good journals will follow double blind review. So when you are submitting to a journal, please check whether they have this double blind review policy or not. Okay, suppose if it is not blind review, if it is a open review policy, if they have, so they know who wrote the paper and the author also knows who is reviewing the paper. So there may be a conflict. So to avoid this, check the policy of the peer review, how they are reviewing. Go for the journals which are having double blind review policy. So generally, if it is a high impact journal, how it should be? Editorial check, it will be 1 to 7 days. Reviewer invitation, it will be between 7 to 21 days. Peer review will be done between 21 to 90 days. Editor decision will come in between 90 to 105 days. And revision time will be given from 105 to 140 days. And your final decision will be around 140 plus days. So if any journal is following this type of criteria, those are good high impact journals. Otherwise, you have to double check. So another main important thing to publish in the high impact journals is how you will respond for the reviewer. So if you don't respond properly to the reviewer, after a review also some papers may be rejected. So you should be very careful about reviewing. When the comments come for your paper, please be polite to give reply to the reviewers. And you should follow some ethics and research integrity. Already in the previous sessions, you have gone through this ethics and integrity. So quality. So maintain utmost quality for your research article to publish in the high impact journal. So before submission, please pre-check your title, your abstract, keywords, and your introduction, methods, ethical statement, results, and statistics, tables, graphs, whether there is any conflict of interest, and funding acknowledgement, references, and maintain the figures greater than 300 dpi, and the tables, maintain clear tables. If there is any supplementary data, please submit to the journal. Write a good cover letter, and if the journal asks for reviewer suggestion, you can give some reviewers and check the plagiarism. It should be, most of the journals will ask for less than 15%, and take the approval of all the authors, and give the data availability statement, and maintain the word count within the journal limits, and go for the double blind review, check for the policy, and all other contributions also you have to mention. Means you have to give credit to all the authors. So editor decisions maybe if it is very good, it will be accepted, or you may get with the minor revision, or it may be major revision, and they may ask to resubmit, or they may reject. Okay, so whatever may be the decision, don't be panic. You can always, you will have a second chance. You can submit for another journal. So regarding the reference management tools, already you have taken the session. So you can compare different reference management tools, these Zotero, Mendeley, EndNote, etc. Now, coming to the enhancing research visibility, how I can increase the research visibility. So, so the visibility gap, if you see, 50% of the published papers are never cited, as I said in the beginning slide, never cited. And more views for actively promoted papers. You have to promote your paper, not only publishing, but you have to promote the paper also. And how many researchers are there on the ResearchGate? There are more than 200 million plus. And citation boost for others with RCIT. If you have RCIT subscription, you can have 3 times more. And 27% of researchers use Twitter or any other science communication platforms. And the peak time when you have to promote your paper is 48 hours after publication. So I hope you know about the RCIT. RCIT is a very good research platform. So when you publish the paper, before publishing any paper, you should provide the RCIT ID to the journal. So it will be a 16-digit identifier. Now almost all the journals, high impact journals, are asking for the RCIT ID. Without RCIT ID, they are not accepting the papers. So first of all, you have to create a RCIT ID to promote your paper. This is a example of the RCIT website. And second one, Google Scholar. Almost all the researchers will have the ID in Google Scholar. You can find the H index and I10 index from the Google Scholar. If you don't have any ID in the Google Scholar, you can create freely. And ResearchGate also, you can create an ID in the ResearchGate to promote your papers. And this altimetric attention score, in this website also you can create a ID, so which shows the altimetric score like this. It will take the insights from these news articles, blogs, Twitter, Mendeley, Facebook posts, YouTube videos. From all these things, it will collect the data and it will give you the score. And Skyval, this is also a platform where you can promote your publication. And social media. In social media also, you can promote your papers. So Twitter or X is a good platform to promote your research. So this is a 7-feet thread formula to promote your research. So you can write, we just published a paper that could change how we diagnose tropical disease, or you can write in your area. Okay, so if you follow this, you can promote your paper very effectively. And in the LinkedIn also, you can create a ID and you can promote your paper in the LinkedIn also. Preprints, what do you mean by preprints? Preprints are non-peer reviewed manuscripts posted publicly before journal submission. So you can promote your paper before submission. So they establish priority, get early feedback, and are immediately indexed by Google Scholar. So after publication also, you will have this weightage. So the people who read your paper before publication or before submission, they will cite your paper. So the gap between reading and citation will decrease. So your papers will be cited very fastly if you allow for preprints. So when you submit any paper in any journal, they will ask for the permission that can we use for preprint. So if you give permission for the preprinting, they will preprint they will put your paper in these platforms. So the researchers will read your paper before submission and before publication. And when your paper is published, by that time, so many people may have cited your paper. So this is the best thing, best option for the reachability. And data sharing and open science. So you can share the data in different platforms, so that the data who are using this data, they can cite your paper. And Scopus, as you know, you can create a Scopus ID. Collaboration. So for the reachability, collaboration is also a very good strategy. You can collaborate with different field peoples or different colleges or different universities, or the people who are working in different countries. So post publication, what should be your action plan for the maximum reachability? So you can tweet in the X, or you can put a LinkedIn post, or you can email the co-authors, you can upload to ResearchGate, or you can update your RCID ID and in the Google Scholar. So in the week 1, you can write a blog post, or you can contact press office, you can share in the LinkedIn or Facebook groups, or you can share in the institutional newsletters. And in the first month, you can monitor your almetric score, and you can check the Google Scholar citations, and you can set Scopus citation alert, and you can submit to PubP. This is the website you can upload there. In the second month and third month, you can go for a conference presentation, you can go for a YouTube explainer video, you can reach textbook authors, or you can cite in the next grant application. And in between 4 to 6 months, you can follow up perspective or commentary, or apply for award consideration. All these things will boost your research reachability. And this is a website, Publish or Perish. Here also you can boost your publications reachability. Go through this website. It's a very good website, and it is free. Publance, here also you can register. It is a website maintained by Web of Science. So from in some institutions, when you go for the interviews, they will ask for your Publance report. So this is also a very good platform to boost your publication. Okay, so to boost your publication reachability, you should monitor Google Scholar, your H-index or I-10 index, your Scopus alerts, Web of Science, Google alerts, Semantic Scholar, PubMed. All these websites you should monitor regularly, whether your paper is reaching the audience or not. So what should be the ultimate visibility check? You should create a RCID profile. You should create a Google Scholar profile, ResearchGate profile, Scopus, Twitter, LinkedIn, lab or university website, preprint servers, data sheets, and any supplementary code or simulation work you can upload on the GitHub, and you can contact with the co-authors for promotion, or you can contact the institution's press office for the to boost the research. Okay, so what are the general mistakes we do? We submit to a wrong journal, and we do mistakes in writing cover letter. We will not promote published papers. We will not have RCID ID. We will not respond to the reviewer comments properly. So we will ignore the reporting guidelines, and 80% of major revisions get accepted. It's an invitation to improve, not a rejection. So if anybody asks for a major revision or minor revision, don't be irritated. So you can do that, and you can publish your paper. And don't submit to the predatory journals. Okay. And the copyright also is very important. Please check the copyrights before submission, and compare your H-index across the fields. So what you can do with the publication in these journals, you can build your academic legacy. You can build a research group, you can write the textbooks, you can join a consortium, or you can invite to the keynote talks or conferences. Okay, so these are the advantages of publishing your research work in a high impact journals. So these are some resources I have tabulated here, which you can use for the to do your research, and you can write your research papers to publish in the high impact journals. So what you can do, you can register for RCIT, claim your Google Scholar profile, complete your ResearchGate profile. If there is any pending, okay, you can verify your next submission. You can go for to set a Google alert. Okay, so all these things I have explained earlier. So thank you. If there is time, just I want to show you about the journals. See, this is the journal list I have downloaded from the Web of Science. See this journal. Hope you can see this. IET Renewable Power Generation. So this journal, see, this is having Engineering, Electrical and Electronic as Q2, Energy and Fuels as Q3, and Green Sustainable Technology as Q4. So the same journal is having 3 types of quartiles, Q2, Q3 and Q4. So it depends upon in which area you are submitting the paper, the quartile will depend. So the same IET journal quartile may be different in the Scopus. This is for Web of Science. So this may be different in the Scopus. So suppose if you go for the Scopus, this is the Scopus website. So if it is indexed in both Scopus and Web of Science, you can check the quartile for this. The IIT Journal for Generation. See, they have given only one quartile. It is at 63%. So here it is very important to understand what is the percentage here. Okay. See here in the Scopus, if you observe, there are 2 things: CiteScore and CiteScore tracker. What are these 2? CiteScore is for the 4 years and the CiteScore tracker is for the present. It will be updated annually. CiteScore is updated annually, whereas CiteScore tracker is updated every month. Okay, so don't confuse between these 2. So these are the things I have explained: CiteScore, SJR and SNIP. So if you see, this SJR and SNIP will be very less compared to CiteScore. Why? Because CiteScore take all the citations, but these 2 will not consider all the citations. They have a different formula to calculate this SJR and SNIP. And understand this percentile. So what is this percentile? How can you understand? Suppose if you go for this journal, see, Cancer Journal of Clinicians. So see here, what is the percentile of this? See, in this field, this is the number 1 journal out of 415 journals. So its percentile is 99. So if this percentile is above 75, it will be in the Q1. Okay, try to please understand this percentile concept. Percentile, if it is high, it will be in the highest quartile. If it is low, it will be in the low quartile. Okay, so you can go to these websites and you can understand these journal metrics. Okay, so the data which I have taken to make this PPT is from the Scopus website and this Web of Science website. I have taken data from these 2 websites and I have made the PowerPoint presentation. So you can also go to the websites and you can understand these metrics and high impact journals writing, how to submit and how to respond for the reviews, all the things available in the Scopus and Science websites. Okay, so thank you very much for listening patiently. Thank you, Balkrishna Garu, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful talk. And we have some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first one is how to find a predatory journal.
See, to find the predatory journal, first thing is you should go to the Scopus website, and just in the Scopus source here, go to the sources, just type your journal name here. Just suppose it is power engineering. So just type your name. So see this is power engineering journal. It is listed in the Scopus. So it is not a fake journal. So like this you can check. But here if you see, this is indexed between 1987 to 2002. Now it is not indexed. Okay. So like this you can check. In the Scopus or Web of Science also. You can type here power engineering. You can search like this. If the name appears here, suppose if the name is Energy, Science and Engineering, it is there, so it is not a fake journal. And there are so many different methods to check whether the journal is predatory or not. Generally, the first red flag is they will publish your article within week. Within a week. The best red flag is the publication time will be within a week. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir. So we have two more questions. So
Yeah.
is there any payment difference between the Indian author and the foreign author while paying APC?
Yes, there will be difference between paying the APC. The Scopus and Web of Science, they have divided the countries in 4 groups. So most advanced countries, medium, below medium, low level countries, low income countries, depending upon the GDP, they have divided the countries. So if you are publishing, means if the corresponding author is from the low income country, you will get some waiver in the APC. They will have discount. Some countries is having 25%, some countries having 50%. So if you are collaborating with the others which are in the high income countries, if they are corresponding others, the APC will be 100%. They will not give any discount. So better to apply from the corresponding other should be from the low income country to get discount. Yes.
Yes, sir. One more questions we have. Can you give me some example of journals for I-index journal and how long they can take to publish?
Yeah, see, the criteria to see the high impact journal is our CiteScore. So if you have a particular name of the journal, we can search here. Suppose we will go for IEEE. Let's suppose IEEE wireless communication letters. Now this CiteScore is 10.5. So here you can see the metrics of the journal, and you can go for the website of this journal. So on the website you can check for the different things. Here how much time they will take. So see, these are different journals. If we go for the journal, in the journal website you can find all these details. How much time they will take. Suppose if we have a journal like this, you can search for this. Scopus Journal. See on their website, everything will be given here. So what about you want to search time? How much first decision? You can search the website, their website. So you can go for the other guidelines. So in the other guidelines, they will give you all the details. So what is the publication cost, other fees, online submission, how much time they will take. Or you can email the editor of the journal, so they will respond to you. So what will be the time for the first decision and review time and publication time, how much time they will take after submission. Okay, so hope it is answered.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable session, and it was very insightful. So now we are moving on to the validatory session of our FDP. So today is the last day. So as a part of validatory, I invite our principal sir for a few words.
Due to some emergency, principal sir was unable to join here. But you conveyed his message. Thanks to all the participants. Especially thanks to all the research person who are here from the last 5 days. Conveyed a message like this, and on behalf of management also, we conveyed a message and all the best wishes for the participants and the team, the research persons. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So now we have a small video of our journey of 5 days of FDP. So on to the video, please.
Faculty Development Program, all from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Potti Sriramulu Chalavadi, Mallikarjunarao College of Engineering and Technology, an autonomous institution, proudly organized a 5-day online faculty development program on advanced research paper writing, scholarly tools, and journal selection strategies from 23rd Feb 2026 to 27th Feb 2026. This faculty development program aimed to empower faculty members, researchers, and scholars with advanced knowledge in research writing, journal selection, and publications ethics. The 5-day faculty development program focused on enhancing research quality, improving publication strategies, and familiarizing participants with modern scholarly tools. A total of 1,339 participants registered for this faculty development program from various institutions across India and abroad. The program received an overwhelming response with more than 1,600 daily views on YouTube. Live sessions. On day one, we are honored to have Dr. Vikram Kumar Kamboj, World Top 2% scientist and lead electrical engineer. Engineer Private Limited from Mount Royal University, Canada. He delivered an insightful session on referencing and citations using scholarly tools. Participants learned hands-on techniques for managing reference effectively. On day 2, Dr. Harish Vancha, World Top 2% scientist from Lovely Professional University, delivered a practical session on fundamentals of high-impact research paper writings. The session provided deep insights into structuring research papers, selecting impactful topics, and publishing in reputed journals. On day 3, Dr. Sriramulu, World Top 2% scientist from Symbiosis International University, conducted an engaging session on authored and edited book proposal writing. The session helped participants understand book publishing process and proposal preparation techniques. On day 4, Dr. Amit Kohli from the University Canada West, Canada, conducted an important session on journal selection strategies, publication ethics, and plagiarism. The session emphasized ethical publishing practices and avoiding predatory journals and plagiarism exclusion. On day 5, Dr. Majhar Hussain Muhammad from King Khalid University, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, delivered a powerful session on publishing in high-impact journals and enhancing research visibility. Participants gained valuable knowledge on improving citation impact and global research recognition. Throughout the 5 days, participants actively engaged through YouTube live chat, raised questions, and shared feedback. Attendance was recorded through AI-based tools and feedback form submissions. The validatory session marked the successful completion of faculty development program. With 1,339 registrations and more than 1,600 live views daily, the faculty development program witnessed a tremendous participation and interaction. Participants appreciated the quality of sessions and the expertise of eminent speakers. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed management for their continuous support, encouragement, and visionary leadership. A sincere thanks to Sri Chalavadi Mallikarjunarao Garu, President, for his constant encouragement and guidance. Sri Potti Garu, Vice President, for his valuable support. Dr. Pscmrcet-Ece-Fdp-Day Secretary and Correspondent, for his strategic direction and motivation. Sri Gandhi Pawan Kumar Garu, Joint Secretary, for his continuous encouragement. Sri Kaja Raghavaya Garu, Treasurer, for his support and cooperation. We also express our deep gratitude to our Principal, Dr. Selvaraj Sarvan Kumar, for his academic leadership and inspiration. Special thanks to Dr. A. Balakrishna, Convener and Head of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, for his dedicated efforts in organizing this successful faculty development program. Special thanks to all the eminent resource persons for sharing their valuable knowledge. We also thank the organizing committee members and technical team for their dedicated efforts. This 5-day online faculty development program has strengthened research skills, enhanced academic knowledge, and inspired faculty members towards quality research and ethical publication. Thank you to all the participants for making this program a grand success. Thank you.
Now, I'm so grateful to invite our co-convener, Dr. Rangarao sir, for a few words.
Good evening to one and all.
Sir, sir, you are not audible, sir. Sir, Rangarao, sir. I think the voice is breaking, so it is not coming, sir.
Madam, please go for Madam, please go for feedback session. Greetings to all. Vijay Madam, please go forward and pass feedback, please.
Okay, sir. Sorry for the delay. So now we are so proud and we are so happy to invite some people for our 5-day journey of our FDP. So I invite some people are very ready to come and give the feedback of our 5-day FDP program. So now I invite Dr. Kishan Arora, head of power systems of lovely professional university Punjab. So for your kind you have a very busy schedule, so you came here for us and you are giving a small kind feedback. Thank you for that, sir. So I am inviting you for the kind.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So first of all, respected principal sir, head of department, esteemed resource persons, or members of organizing committee, and my dear colleagues. So first of all, very good evening to everyone. It is indeed a privilege to share my feedback on behalf of all the participants of this 5-day online faculty development program. I would like to sincerely appreciate the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering for organizing such a wonderful faculty development program. So if I'll share the day-wise schedule. So on the very first day, Dr. Vikram Kumar Kamboj from Mount Royal University on referencing and citation tools. That was amazing. His demonstration about the Mendeley software, how we can do the referencing style. So that is amazing. Second day, Dr. Sumalata madam. She is from Symbiosis University. She has given the deep insights into the how we can write and submit the book proposals. Her session clarified many doubts regarding the academic publishing beyond the journal papers and inspired us to think about the contributing to edited volumes and authored books. The presentation on the third day by Dr. Harish sir from LPO on high impact research paper writing was particularly very motivating. His emphasis on clarity, originality, and structured presentation that helped us to understand what truly differentiates an average paper from a quality publications. On the next day, Dr. Amit Kohli, he is from University of Canada West, that he has delivered a very important session on how we can select the journals. What are the various strategies we need to follow to select the journals? How we can do the publication ethics, how we can follow the plagiarism rules, how we can aware about the plagiarism. His guidance will definitely help us to avoid common mistakes and maintain integrity in our research journey. And in our today's session, that is given by Dr. Hussain from King College University on publishing in high impact journals and improving research visibility. That was very inspiring. His discussion on citations, indexing database, research impact metrics, how we can differentiate between H index and I-10 index. So that is amazing. So finally, we can say on behalf of all the participants, I extend my heartiest thanks to principal sir, head of department, or we can say entire organizing team in bringing this type of international experts to guide us. So we are truly grateful for this opportunity and we look forward to many more such type of initiatives in future. So finally, thank you. Thank you very much from my side.
Thank you so much for your feedback, sir. So it is a very pleasure to hear this. And now I invite Dr. D.S.N.M. Rao, Professor of Grade Hyderabad, for your kind feedback, sir.
Good evening to all. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your wonderful knowledge, sir. The 5-day FDP program was highly informative and well structured. The sessions delivered by the highly qualified resource persons were insightful and enriched our knowledge significantly. I sincerely thank the organizing team and especially Dr. Balakrishna, head of the department ECE, providing this valuable learning opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your wonderful knowledge, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your feedback. So, I invite Mrs. Kavya Menon, scholar of Dr. Harish Wancha, sir, at Lovely Professional University. Please give your feedback, ma'am.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Good evening to our esteemed resource persons, faculty members, and dear participants. Myself, Kavya Mannam, research scholar at Lovely Professional University, Punjab. It gives me immense pleasure and a deep sense of gratitude to give the feedback at valedictory session of 5-day faculty development program on advanced research paper writing, scholarly tools, and general selection strategies organized by the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at Pscmrcet-Ece-Fdp-Day College of Engineering and Technology. Over the past 5 days, this FDP has been an intellectually enriching and professionally empowering experience. In today's academic ecosystem, quality research publication is not merely a requirement for career progression, it is a benchmark of institutional excellence and a contribution to global knowledge. And I would like to sincerely thank all the esteemed speakers who contributed to this FDP with their expertise and experience. Each session added a unique dimension, whether it was understanding research design, improving scientific writing skills, mastering referencing tools, avoiding plagiarism, navigating publication process. At this juncture, I would like to dedicate a special note of appreciation to Dr. Harish Wancha for his outstanding and deeply insightful session on the fundamentals of high impact research paper writing. On a personal note, as a scholar who has had the privilege of learning under his guidance, I feel profoundly grateful. His mentorship extends beyond research writing. He instills discipline, critical thinking, academic integrity, and a passion for continuous improvement. I also extend my sincere gratitude to the management of PSCMR College of Engineering and Technology, respected principal and the head of Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, and the dedicated organizing committee for meticulously planning and successfully conducting this FDP. As we conclude this faculty development program, let us carry forward the knowledge, strategies, and inspiration we have gained. Let this be the beginning of more impactful publications and a sustained commitment to research excellence. Once again, I congratulate to all the participants for successfully completing this FDP. May our future research endeavors reflect the high standards and scholarly values emphasized during this program. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind feedback. So, if anyone want to give the feedback, so please kindly come forward. Floor is yours, please. So now we are coming to the concluding session of this 5-day FDP program. So now I invite our head of the department, Dr. A. Balakrishna sir, for the conclusion remarks and vote of thanks.
Greetings to all. 5-day online FDP program on advanced research paper writing, scholarly tools, and journal selection strategies. I'm very thankful to my principal sir, Dr. S. Selva's Saran Kumar, and distinguished research person, and my management, honorable management members, esteemed HODs of the Pscmrcet, faculty members, research scholars, participants from India and abroad, and their colleagues. A very warm greetings to everyone. As we reach the successful completion of this 5-day online FDP, it is with immense pride and gratitude that I deliver the valedictory address and vote of thanks on behalf of Department of ECE and PSCMR College of Engineering and Technology. First and foremost, I extended my heartfelt and huge thanks to all our distinguished research persons who supported this FDP wholeheartedly across from different time zones from Canada, Saudi Arabia, and different time zones from the participants also even. And this FDP receives every day 600 plus views per day for the last 4 days. Despite time zone differences and professional commitments, they delivered highly valuable and impactful sessions. We express our deepest appreciation to each one of them. I also extend my sincere thanks to all participants who joined us not only from India but also from Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, and Bangladesh from many countries for their unwavering trust and active participation. My heartfelt gratitude goes to our respected management members, Principal Sir, and AO Sir of PSCMR City for the continuous encouragement and administrative support and guidance throughout this program. I sincerely acknowledge the support of all HODs of PSCMR City, the teaching faculty and non-teaching staff, and the company office staff for their cooperation. A special word of appreciation to our organizing technical team in every aspect, preparation of AVs, feedback forms, and all the domains. And special thanks to Professor S.K. Mahbub Subani, who supported wholeheartedly throughout the 5 days to conduct this event very successfully. To my anchor, Professor Pooja A. Nair, for the recording and documentation for everything, Professor K. Trimalrao sir and Professor Ms. Vijayalakshmi, and my co-convener, Professor M. Rangarao Garu. I would also like to sincerely acknowledge the dedication contribution of the following faculty members: Dr. M. Navin Kumar, Professor Sundar Srinivas, Professor J. Rajalakshmi, Dr. V. J. Prakash, Dr. M. Venkateswarlu, Dr. N. Vijayaratnam, Professor N. Sevgovind, Professor Suvarta, Professor Shomalika, Professor Vajalakshmi, Professor U. Krupa, Professor Sanjay Krishna, Professor Raghavendra Rao, Professor V. Lila Satyanarayana, Ms. Shamsad Begum, and Ms. S.K. Reshma. Your teamwork and dedication and coordination ensure the grand success of this FDP. And I would like to thank to our ICT team head, Dr. Mr. Ravi. This FDP was not merely an academic event, it was a collaborative academic journey across institutions, countries, and time zones. Let us carry forward the knowledge gained and translate it into impactful research contributions. With immense gratitude to everyone who supported and participated in this program. And today, this was also I'm thankful to Dr. Mazhar Hussain. During his rituals, also he's supporting us today. He was state lender program, which is personal works also being outsided for this FDP and dedication. Also, I'm appreciating him personally. And I hereby formally declared the 5-day online faculty development program successfully concluded. Thank you all once again. And my special thanks to world top 2% scientist Dr. Vikram Kumar Kambos, who inspired me and to regarding to conducting this FDP with the support of Dr. Sumalata Tripathi, Dr. Harish Vancha, Dr. Amit Kohli, Dr. Mazhar Hussain Muhammad, who supported all. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. As we come to close of this enriching faculty development program, we reflect with gratitude on the insightful sessions and engaging discussions and meaningful knowledge exchange that took place throughout these days. The dedication of our resource persons, the enrichment from our leadership, and the enthusiastic participation of all the attendees having truly made us program remarkable success. So may these ideas share and inspire continued learning and innovation and excellence in our academic and professional journey. Thank you all for being a part of this memorable and impactful journey. So thank you so much from our bottom of the heart, and from our department, from our college of Potti Sriramulu, Chalavadi, Mallikarjunarao, and College of Engineering and Technology. So I'm signing off from this FDP. Thank you all. So the feedback link will be provided, and the PPT is also according to the resource person availability we will be providing. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the special.
One minute, Pooja. The certificates will be distributed within next 3 days from today. So please kindly support us. Please, thank you.
Thank you so much.